In this tutorial, we're going to go over tank math. These problems are really a three-step problem. The first thing you need to discover is if you have an H tank or an E tank, because that will give you a different equation. H tanks you are going to multiply the PSI times 3. The E tanks, you are going to multiply the PSI times 0.3. So once we looked at our pressure gauge off of the tank, that is going to tell us the PSI. So let's say we were on an E tank and its PSI read 500. You're going to take 500 times 0.3, and that is going to give you 150 liters of oxygen left in that tank. We're going to need that number on step 3. Step 2 is calculate the flow rate per 60 minutes. So I'm just going to give you a flow rate. In this case, it's going to be 3 liters a minute. How much oxygen will we use in 60 minutes? So if you set this up as a proportion, you can do cross multiplication and divide. Just make sure your minutes are on the bottom, your liters are on the top, or that they're matching. So minutes, minutes, liters, liters. So our cross multiplication is 3 times 60 divided by 1, which is the 1 minute. So you might see some people that do that, cross multiplying. In this case, the problem is going to equal 180 liters in 60 minutes. Now we can take this part, the 150 liters, and bring it down. We're going to set up a new proportion, 180 liters over 60 minutes. And in the tank, we have 150 liters, and we want to know X of time. So how much time is 150 liters going to last if on 180 liters per 60 minutes? Again, cross multiplication and divide. In this case, it's going to be 60 times 150 divided by 180. And that is going to equal 50. This is 50 minutes. Let's do another one. The next problem, we are going to have an H tank. We are going to have the same PSI, 500 on our pressure tank gauge. So we're going to take 500 times 3, because it's an H tank, and that is going to equal 1500. Again, I'm going to give you a oxygen flow rate, and this time it's going to be 2.5 liters per minute. And I need to know how long it lasts, or how much oxygen I will use in 60 minutes. Cross multiplication, 2.5 times 60 divided by 1. This is going to equal 150 liters in 60 minutes. So now we're going to need both of these equations. I can drag this one down, 150 over 60, don't forget your units, is equal to 1500 liters over X, the time. 60 times 1500 divided by 150 equals 600. That's kind of a hard number to comprehend in time. Is that a day? Is that 2 days? What is that? So in this case, I'm going to again divide it by 60 to get per hour, and then that will give me 10 hours. So in this problem, if my patient is on 2.5 liters per minute, it will last approximately 10 hours, whatever is left in that tank. Let's do another. we're going to go back to an E-tank. This time we have 400 PSI in our tank. So we're going to multiply that by 0.3. This equals 120 liters left in the tank. Our new oxygen flow rate is 1.5 liters per minute. How much oxygen, or what is this rate used in 60 minutes? 1.5 times 60 divided by 1 equals 90 liters in 60 minutes. Again, you can just drag this number down. So the 120 is going to go on this side, 120 liters. And then we need to figure out X in time. Now we do cross multiplication and divide. 60 times 120 divided by 90 equals 80 minutes, or 1 hour and 20 minutes. Thanks for watching. Come back soon.